Hi everyone, Kieran Tony here, the founder of Future Performance Technology Limited and owner of the Viper Coach immersive coaching system. So in this video, we're focusing on creating reference triggers and reference points for your team that creates a structure from which they can create movements from that allows you to build some attacking principles. We're working with the blue team in this instance, so we have a 1-4-3-3 formation. And in this instance, our reference trigger is in this area here, which is in the right hand side of the field with our fullback or outside back and in our own half. So that's the narrative. Fullback, outside back has the ball in their own half, and that's the trigger. And that triggers movements to receive the ball in front or in behind this defensive line for different players in forward positions. So when we look at that, we've got our two aspects: the trigger, so that's the recognition that we need to start our structured movements, and the defensive line, which is where we're looking to break or come in front to receive the ball. And then we're focusing on the responsibilities of forward players and midfield players too. So if we look at the trigger and our first movements, we're looking at the 7 receiving in front of the defensive line, and this could be inside or outside of the field. So in front. Then we look at the centre forward moving in behind, so working on the opposite. So now we've got an in front, and then the opposite of that is in behind. So in front, in behind. Then we're looking at the attacking midfielder on the near side, looking to receive in front. So again, we're working on these opposites. And then we're looking for the furthest wide forward to be looking to receive in behind. So now we've got this depth of movement from in front to in behind, in front to in behind. And that's the easiest way for players to understand what those movements are and how to coordinate them in connection with your other teammates. So if we look at how that looks from the player's perspective, we can see that we have the ball in front to the wide forward. We have the 9 making a run in behind to receive the ball. And then when we look at the movements and the positions to receive from the attacking midfielder and the furthest wide forward, we're using the link player of our blue 6. So they receive the ball from our fullback. We've triggered our movements, and then we're potentially looking at little through passes to receive in front of the defensive line, or the movement inside from the wide forward to then break lines to receive in behind the defensive line. So that just gives you a little bit of understanding of how to build and create your own references. Try this reference and see how you go and let me know. But think again about what you're doing. Essentially is you're creating a trigger, and the trigger in this instance is the fullback or outside back receiving the ball in their own half, and that triggers these movements of receiving in front or in behind this defensive line. So it creates a responsibility and objective for certain players.